bar is open, beer buddies are ready, so let's review the Chimay Trappist Red. Thanks for clicking on the video. SG Alcohol Guy here, giving you honest reviews on the alcohols that I am tasting. And as mentioned, today we'll be looking at the Chimay Trappist Red. Now my last video was the Trappist Blue, so do feel free to check out the card. But to help you understand what's a Trappist beer, a Trappist beer are beers that's made by Trappist monks. Now these monks have been creating these beers since the 13th century. They are still supervising the production methods, the brewing of these beers until today. So these are beers with a really long tradition. And this Chimay Trappist Red is retailing at 6.95 Singapore dollars per bottle. For that, you get a beer that comes in this beautiful 330 ml bottle and has 7% alcohol content. And as usual, let's see how the beer looks, smells, and tastes. When I poured out the Chimay Trappist Blue, I found out that it was a brown ale. Couldn't tell because the bottle is the same brown color. So let's see what color the Chimay Trappist Red is. And if you notice, I like to pour my beers a bit more haphazardly. I don't casually nurse it into the glass. This is because I want the foam to form in the glass. Reason for that is, number one, if it forms in the glass this way, it does form a lot lesser in your stomach when you drink it, making you feel less bloated. Number two, I like to see this head of foam, not just for aesthetic purposes, but if the foam takes a long time to disappear, then potentially it has a very nice long finish. And similar to the Trappist Blue, it's also a brown ale. I just find this a tad bit lighter. It has more of an orange tint to it compared to the brown ale of the Trappist Blue. But nonetheless, it's extremely cloudy and it looks really rich and full-bodied. Can't wait. Scent-wise, it just comes across as a very pleasant scent. It's a very sweet scent. Again, I've been surprised by the scents before, but this one just smells sweet with a hint of richness as well. And taste test. This beer comes across as extremely bitter, but as it enters your mouth, you're going to find a hint of cherry. There's just a hint of cherry that floated in my mouth for a while and then disappeared. And then there's that slight lingering of a fruity flavor, a very light fruity flavor. It does remind me of a Whole Garden, which, not unlike this Chimay, is also from Belgium. But this one comes across as a lot more full-bodied and a long, lingering, bitter aftertaste. But the flavor changes. There's no more fruitiness. It's just a very strong ale resting on my tongue. The taste did go down the back of my throat, but it disappeared very quickly after that, so I can't say it's a very nice long finish. Probably very close to medium finish. So comparing this with the Chimay Trappist Blue, I would choose the blue because it has more flavor, whereas this it goes a little bit lighter on the flavor, leaves a lingering bitterness until now. Whereas where it did have that initial fruity notes, disappeared within 5 to 10 seconds. It's still a very good beer, mind you. I should have had this first before the blue, but given a choice, I'll settle for the previous beer. Thanks for watching up to this point. I just want to state, these reviews, these viewpoints are my personal opinions, not to be used as an industry standard. But I'd like to know what you think about the Chimay Trappist Red. And if you tried the blue, how do they compare? Also, do help me click on the like button, the subscribe button, plus the notification bell, because I upload 2 new videos every week. But most importantly, my friend, happy drinking!